Hey guys, so just want to make a video. I don't really, I just kind of felt like it because just wanted to chill on this level. Personally, I really like this level in Sonic Roller Blast 2. I think it's my favorite level in the game. And, one of the reasons is definitely the music. It's just so nice and nostalgic. It gives me like. It makes me think of like the Sonic Mega Collection, which is like the first Sonic game I got, and like that collection's music was just crazy, just so nice, you know. That's what it reminds me of, just like chilling out and vibing, I guess. I guess one of the main things I can talk about is so there was like rumors of a Sonic Heroes remake, and that got me really interested, right? So so there was that whole drama with it initially. Zippo was saying that one of the 5 Sonic games would get a remake, which was Adventure 1, Adventure 2, Heroes, 06, and Unleashed. 06 made the least sense, obviously, because there's no way they'd remake that game from all the damage it's done. Unleashed is possible, but it's other than 06, it was like the least well received of those 5 games. That one didn't make as much sense either, regardless of the shifting opinion of fans. Sega, at the end of the day, I don't think they would remake or remaster Unleashed. At least not soon, right? I feel like they do that later on. But yeah, so that's why the main contenders were obviously Adventure 1, Adventure 2, and Heroes. Well, Adventure 2 actually was taken off, because they wouldn't skip Adventure 1, right? So it was basically Adventure 1 or Heroes, but we were mainly thinking, well, people were thinking it's mainly going to be Adventure 1, right? Because Heroes was a good game, but Adventure 1 was like really like groundbreaking, right? It's the first 3D game. Takashi Iizuka has been talking for a while about wanting to remake it, so it just seemed like the perfect fit. And then a couple days later, Midori, which is another leaker on Twitter who's apparently more credible than Zippo, started saying that Heroes is going to be the remake. And more specifically, they responded to someone's tweet saying like, someone tweeted out like, how would you feel about a Heroes remake in Unreal 5 engine? And Midori commented something like, this is correct information, but there's no Adventure remakes. But people thought that a Heroes remake was happening, and so many people were covering it. Like even people who don't really cover leaks that much. Like one example, like Sam Procrastinates. Like he doesn't really cover many leaks, but he was covering it. So JebTube made a tweet about it. A lot of people were talking about it. So when I saw that, I was like, damn. Premi de Remy, that's another Sonic tuber. He was obviously he was going. If you don't know, like Sonic Heroes is like his favorite game of all time. Not even a Sonic game; it's his favorite video game ever. So obviously he was pretty nervous about it. From my knowledge, though, from what I think, when this was announced initially, I was just like, oh, they're really scared of the adventure games, aren't they? Like it proved to me like how freaking scared Sega is of the adventure games, bro. And I guess it's because they're the most praised 3D Sonic games like ever, right? And even today, right? So having them fail, if they remake that and they fail, like that would cause like so much. Oh, by the way, I like when Sonic does the idle animation, like it does, and when you turn the camera, it kind of moves like one frame. Like, I think that's pretty sick. But yeah, it's like I lost my train of thought. But I was basically saying, yeah, hold on, let me get that. There we go. Does he get like the after image? Yeah. Ooh. Damn, it's fast. Okay, but anyways, like I was saying, so yeah, Midori, it made me really think that Sega's just so scared of remaking adventure games, which is like, I mean, it's understandable, but like I just wish they did, because you know, franchises like Spyro, Crash, you know, that they prove that the remakes can be done well. I really like the Insane trilogy. I played some of the Spyro trilogy as well, and like, you know, they're good remakes, right? And like like seeing that for Sonic, like Adventure 1 and 2 remake, like that'd be like a dream come true, bro. That'd genuinely be a dream come true, because I'm with most people. I personally think the adventure games are like, you know, Peak 3 Sonic. The only other games that really come close are maybe like Generations. I think that one's probably actually my favorite 3D one. But yeah, anyways, like I said, but people were like, oh, Heroes Remake, Heroes Remake. And a couple days later, or maybe a day later, I think Zippo made another article that was like, oh, Sonic Heroes is the one getting remake, for sure. And then this was causing drama, I think, because apparently after that, Midori commented like, well, the Heroes remake isn't actually confirmed, it's just something that was speculated, right? I should probably beat this level now, I've been playing for a while, but I just like the music and the designs are so nice. And man, this game just, the movement's so satisfying, like, just when I move around with the character, it's just like so fun. It's so intrinsically rewarding. Like, man, Sonic hasn't moved this well in a game in like, almost 20 years. Just think about that. Yeah, even Sonic's thinking about it though. But yeah, like, anyways, while I'm beating this level, yeah, so it was causing drama because people thought that Zippo was like copying Midori and all this. And there's this whole thing, so I mean, for me personally, I'm just kind of like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just leaks. I don't care too much about the drama thing, like, oh, copying, like, look, they got it wrong, they got it wrong. They got it right, they got it right. We don't know. But I think the main reason it doesn't bother me as much as other people is because I personally just don't really have too much hope in if they even did a Heroes remake. Because the reason I feel this way is because when I think about it, right, it's, yeah, let me see if I can turn on the volume a little bit. Effects. Put it down. Let music, we'll put that at like 10. Sound effects are like 5. Yeah, I think that's better. Anyways, yeah, like, I don't know if I could even trust them to remake Heroes, because, you know, when we look at, honestly, when we look at Sonic's recent output, it honestly, it's kind of depressing to me. I don't like to be a huge downer with Sonic, because he's like my favorite series ever, but, you know, when I look at the recent games, to me, they just don't really compare. We've had, like since Generations, right? Because I think after Generations, that's kind of like when you could really see the downward decline. But like after Generations, we had like, you know, we had Lost World, we had Forces, and we had Frontiers. And Lost World was a decent game. Like, I liked it as a kid, going back, it is not like amazing, but I think it's still like a fine experience for what it is. But you know, Forces was obviously just a very disappointing experience, and yeah, it's probably the worst mainline Sonic game I've played, other than Shadow the Hedgehog. I haven't played 06, so I don't know about that one, but oh, by the way, the boss fights in this game, yeah, I don't know, I really like the way they're designed like this, like, I don't know, like, the way Sonic controls in this arena while you're fighting the boss is just so, like, I don't know, it takes me right back to, like, Adventure 1 bosses, you know, when you're in, like, the arena and stuff, and how great those bosses were, at least most of them. I remember Chaos 4 was kind of repetitive, but yeah, it's really great. Whoa. Ah. Gotta find some rings. Oh, I think they're all gone. There was one there, but oh, maybe I can hit him before he does it. Whoops. Alright, well, gotta restart that. But anyways, like I was saying, yeah, if they remake Heroes, cool, but I just don't really trust them to do that, to be honest. Cause yeah, Lost World was decent, but not amazing. Forces was pretty mediocre. Didn't really care for it. When I first played it, I remembered I had a bit of a more positive outlook, but now it's like, no, it's one of the most nothing games I've played. And Frontiers was like a decent step in the right direction, but I still think it's definitely one of the weaker 3D games. I'd much rather play like, you know, a game like Heroes, right? But, you know, it was still fun to excuse me, to an extent. Yeah. But I think the main issue is just the drought. It's not even, it's mainly just, even when they make a game, it's usually just a game. Or like, it's just the game of all time. Like in King K's Sonic Frontiers title, it's just the game of all time. It's like, I don't know. I feel like there should be more than that, you know. I just wish we could get back to like days of Sonic where it was like not like mid 2000s necessarily, because at that time it was kind of like, you know, quality was dipping and also the output of games was way too high. But I feel like, but like I'd much rather have like more frequent releases that are mediocre than every 5 years getting one mediocre game. You know, like I feel like that would help. But you know, it's complicated. You know, I mean. You know, I feel like, yeah, this video started with me talking about the Heroes remake, yeah. So yeah, the Heroes remake, I mean, it'd be really cool to see Sonic Heroes remade, and it was going to be remade in Unreal 5 engine, by the way. So if it did happen, you know, that's cool. I don't know if they'd be able to do it properly, right? Even if it sounds like a good idea, which I think it is, you know, because Heroes is literally like, okay, other than colors and, well, basically, if we count any Sonic game that hasn't gotten a remaster yet, right? So we don't count gens, because that's getting one. Colors doesn't count. And we don't count the adventure games either. So we don't count colors, gens, or the adventure games. Heroes is pretty much the most well-received 3D Sonic game. At least like in general, right? I mean, Unleashed is getting up there nowadays, but it's mostly the fan base. It's not really general public kind of thing. You know, I think it just goes to show, like, you know, there's a lot of potential with these ideas that they have for remakes and all that, but they just don't really expand upon it as well as I think they should at times, but it's whatever. Anyways, I think that's my main thoughts on it. I really like Heroes, so if it does get a remake, that'd be awesome. But yeah, the whole drama thing, I don't really care for as much. But yeah, it's kind of there, I guess. So, anyways, if you like this style of video, I suppose, where I just kind of give my thoughts on recent Sonic news, I guess. Let me know in the comments. I kind of want to. I think I kind of want to do more of these videos where maybe I'm just playing a game or something, just talking about my thoughts on certain topics that I'm passionate about. So yeah, if there's anything, if you guys want stuff like that, let me know. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video. And yeah, see you guys later.